Happy reveal night, everybody. We are going to take a look at our beautiful Cedar and Snow collection this evening. Super excited. It feels weird to be talking about December and snow and the holidays and all of that when it's October, but I'm very excited about this collection. I love the idea that we took some of the feel of September, which was one of my favorites, and incorporated that in with the colors and the feel of the season for December to kind of give you that great layering ability with all of the bits and pieces. So lots to show you. I'm going to go through all of that. We're going to round out the year with a bang. And if you wait till all the way to the end, I do talk a little teeny bit about some excitement I have about things that are coming up for the first part of 2025. Don't give you huge hints, just a little bit. And so make sure you stick around for that. Join us this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern Time for our little live chat with Mr. Daisy and I. And then also enjoy the cocktail that we created. It's a Bunker original. I think you'll really like it. And it is, I think we decided to name it Up All Night because it's got coffee in it, which you're going to love. And you're going to need that during the holidays to get everything done. And the other thing you're going to need during the holidays is some time to relax and enjoy and craft. And that is what this collection is all about. So check it out with me. Enjoy the unboxings. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love when you do that. Share Cocoa Daisy with your friends. The more people that know about us, the better it is. So we really appreciate that. So please do that. And if you're looking for the Christmas kit unboxing, that is a separate video. So check that out. And yeah, hope you love it. Hello.
Welcome back to the bunker. So it is winter, which we all don't talk about.
Well, yeah, it will be, but not yet.
But so with this.
So yeah, the name of the collection is Cedar and Snow, and when we were talking about what do we want to do for a cocktail, it dawned on us that we just created one that would work.
Yes, and so our very, very good friends, we affectionately call them our research and development team, who are a big part of a lot of the cocktails that you guys actually get to enjoy. They have wildly varied palettes than we do. So this one happens to be for Amber. Love ya.
We needed something for Amber that was kind of her go-to cocktail when she came to the bunker, and Amber loves coffee, and Amber has a sweet tooth.
Heavily on the sweet.
Yes.
So for all of those fans out there that like something that's really kind of sweet and really kind of gives you that Starbucks kind of feel of things, this is really gonna hit you guys right where you want it.
It's also a good holiday cocktail.
Yeah.
And you know, we did.
You can do that at a brunch.
Oh yeah, well that's or like we said, up all night. You're up all night wrapping presents or whatever. You need something to keep you going. This is a good one.
So the one ingredient that you may probably have to go to your local coffee shop and get is red eye coffee. Which is basically espresso and regular brewed coffee.
So what did you say? It's like an Americano, but
it's like an Americano. So Americana is espresso with water, whereas a red eye is espresso with coffee. So we facilitated one of those.
Zach works at a coffee shop, so it's a great bonus.
So we're like, on your way home, you need to bring us one. So this is a single shot of espresso with a 12-ounce cup of coffee. So just to kind of give you an idea.
Or just strong coffee. You know,
strong coffee will work, or straight
too.
espresso will work.
Yeah.
Depending on how much coffee you want. If you want to do just regular brewed coffee, it'll work. If you want to do just espresso, it'll work. If you want to do the red eye, which is espresso
it's not a rigid,
This is not a rigid ingredient. along with a lot of the other ingredients, because
There's options.
we played with it a bunch and found a bunch of, I don't know, offshoots
Options
from the original. So the original is basically, it's going to be 1 ounce of our grind espresso liqueur, which you can use any coffee liqueur.
Highly recommend that brand though.
Highly recommend these guys. Mr. Black, which we do not have on the bar, is available, which is a much richer version of a Kahlua, which is a coffee liqueur. But yes, this is what we recommend.
Yeah, definitely recommend the grind.
The grind. And it just has a wonderful aroma. Just the espresso is so rich and deep.
Yeah,
and
it's really good.
super coffee, and it's really, really good stuff. So we're going to start off with 1 ounce of that.
Relatively easy cocktail to make too.
Yeah, and this is the only really, really weird one that we call for.
Is that hard to get? Hard to find?
It's not necessarily hard to find. It's expensive.
Oh, okay.
That's about a $40 bottle.
Ooh, okay.
So it's not cheap. There are knockoff macadamia nut liqueurs. We just happen to like Trader Vic's just because,
it's a great bottle.
The bottle is fantastic.
Yeah, the bottle is fantastic.
So we're going to use 1 ounce of macadamia nut. If I can get it open. Come on. 1 ounce of that. That macadamia nut really just brings something different that's not.
It's a wonderful liqueur.
It's amazing. And I highly recommend, if you can find it, if you can afford it, definitely get the Trader Vic's.
Get the Trader Vic's.
It's rich and it's flavorful, and you don't need a lot of it in order for it to go a long way. And then we are going to use rum chata. Rum chata also has a coconut variation. This is just the plain rum chata.
No coconut.
No coconut. You will find the coconut one has these coconuts with palm fronds and all kinds of, there's green on it. If it's got green on it, you don't want that one. You want
just the plain.
Very simple. That, we are going to use 2 ounces of that. That also gives you your
the sweet,
your
the
latte.
Creamy. Yeah.
That gives you your cream, and it also gives it that sweetness. That all goes in the tin, and then your red eye or your strong coffee or your espresso. Again, this is really kind of a loose deal. If you're using straight espresso, you probably only need half. Whereas we're using the red eye, we're using 4 ounces of it. Mm-hmm. But if you're using straight espresso, I would only recommend 2 ounces of it. Just because the espresso is so strong.
Yeah, it's going to overpower.
It's going to run everything over. But using the red eye really, really works nice with it. It gives you a little bit of that espresso flavoring, a little bit of that coffee richness, but doesn't run anything over. You still get the creaminess, you still get the macadamia, you still get that little bit of espresso bite. All of that goes into a tin, little bit of ice.
We actually did not garnish.
Nope.
This at all. It's just straight up. You could put a dollop of cream on there, I guess, if you wanted to.
You could whip cream that, which we do have, I think. Give me a minute.
Do we? I just thought of that. I'm like,
If you want, you can go get these whip shots.
Yes.
And this one happens to be caramel. So it's whipped cream, infused vodka whipped cream.
Yeah, vodka infused.
Vodka infused whipped cream, sorry.
There you go.
Whip shot. Give that a good shake. Make sure that you keep that refrigerated, and once you crack the seal on that, sorry, completely different cocktail. Put your ice in the tin.
It's late here, by the way.
Not a lot of shaking involved in this. You don't want to water it down a bunch.
Just want to get it cold and mixed.
Basically, 1 scoop of ice is good enough. You're really just wanting to make sure everything is all chilled and at the same temperature. Give that.
Ooh, there you go.
Do you really need the whipped cream?
Nah, not really.
Sure
It's
you
gonna
do.
overflow.
Nice part about that is that it just sits on top.
There you go.
And that, after it overflows,
After it overflows.
is you're up all night. Add a little,
I'll let you taste it then.
Strong.
If it's
get a little bit off the top here. Now, we did a little bit of extensive research. So if you are a caramel,
or caramel, as we say up here
or
in Michigan.
caramel, you can find this, which is the grind espresso
With the caramel.
with the caramel.
So
you're
if you
more
want to
of
go more caramel flavoring, right?
or if you want to go more chocolate,
Add a
creme
little.
de cacao.
How much of that would you add?
Basically, you would instead of the 1 ounce, it's
Right.
just basically 1 ounce of the grind,
For that.
1 ounce of the
But
grind.
if you were going to add that one, you would add that with the grind, right? How
With
much?
the grind, I would only add about a half an ounce of this
Okay,
because
so just
that's
a little
pretty
bit.
strong.
Okay.
Same thing with the creme de menthe. So if you want a little bit of peppermint to kind of give you that kind of wintry, kind of
Holiday,
candy
sure.
kind of vibe, about a half an ounce of that makes a really, really nice. It just kind of sweetens it up a little bit more, and it kind of just brings a little bit more flavor to it. So there's a couple of options. Obviously, we have a locally distilled coffee liqueur that's distilled here in Michigan. We've tried it. It's good. It's not quite as strong as.
Right.
So if you find a coffee liqueur that is in your region or is a locally distilled or whatever, absolutely, support your local distilleries and
Here's
Give
a
it a shot.
question. So the syrups that they have at the coffee
at
shop.
the coffee shops.
Would
Yes.
you put a flavoring in there? Would that be too much? Would it? What do you?
You can-
That's one thing we did not try.
We did not try that, but you can. So this is obviously from Amazon, not sponsored, by the way. Just the syrups. This would add whatever flavor it is that you want. This happens to be coconut
I think that one's peach. But like
one that's
vanilla
back there
or
was peach.
yeah.
or a vanilla or something like that. If you're particularly partial to that in your fancy coffee that you get at your local coffee shop, yeah,
You
absolutely.
think that would work? I think.
Throw that in
Yeah.
there just to
You
add
can play
that,
around with the flavors.
that flavor that you like. But,
Awesome.
yeah, after I made a complete mess
Wait, let me try.
with the whipped cream in it,
Ta-da! In the tiki mug.
because it is the bunker after all.
Yep.
We can't stray too far off the reservation.
Oh, it's so good.
It's
That's
really
so good. It's
the
so
amazing
good.
part about this is realistically, if you really look at this is a lot of booze and not a lot of filler. You don't get a lot of alcohol out of it.
No, it tastes like a wonderful warm
Just a
coffee
nice,
cocktail.
real nice coffee.
Yep, I'm
cocktail.
telling you, that while you're wrapping presents is going to be
Will make
perfect.
it even go a lot faster.
It will. Thank you very much.
Excellent. And if you like what you see what you like. If you make this and you do decide to kind of stray off and do some of these things, make a post below and tell us what you found really works. We're always open to
Oh, yeah.
suggestions. And of course, our R&D team is always willing to go
Go
the
that extra
distance.
mile. Yes, they do.
So, until next time, you know the deal. Like, subscribe, tell a friend, hit the bell, all that stuff. Till next time.
All right, let's dig in and take a look at our beautiful Cedar and Snow collection. Starting with all of our inserts. And I'm going to show you just kind of quickly, I'll go through them. We have a lot of different inserts. And, excuse me, So we have our ring bound, or you could use a disc bound system for these. The personal B6 and A5, you can get 6-hole punch or unpunched, zero punch, unpunched. The classic vertical insert only comes unpunched. So the classic vertical insert, let me quick show you this one, has the beautiful calendar. And then it has a setup for vertical planning, and then there's enough of that for the whole month. And then we have a notes page, and then you have the beautiful stripe along with a great list for notes or tracking, and then the same thing on the other side. And the beautiful thing about this is it's perforated, so they're easy to tear off your lists, or if you're doing tracking or anything like that. So that is the classic vertical insert. And then these three are basically set up the same. The only difference obviously is going to be artwork is proportionate, but then in the B6, you have the vertical weekly. So let me go through and show you on the A5. And do not pay any attention to my horrible hole punching skills here. This is just a sample that I have, so it's a bit of a mess, but I can still show you the beautiful artwork. And I was so in love with the September collection that I knew I wanted to create a December collection that had that vibe. It had kind of the ephemera and the layering and the little bits of vintage here and there, and then tie that all in with the beautiful snow and evergreens of December. And so it turned out perfect. It brought all of those kind of pieces together. And our December collections are never overtly Christmas. That's why we put out a special edition Christmas kit. It will work with this collection, so you can amp up the Christmas feel. You can bring that all in using the Christmas kit, or if you have a special project you want to make, you can do that. But the main collection is not a Christmas theme, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. So we have the weekly stripe. And again, you know, the little bits of ephemera here and there, that mix I think is so pretty. And then we have our week on 2 pages. Isn't that beautiful? And then we will go to our notes page and the calendar. Isn't that pretty? And then the plan forward page, and then your daily pages. And I love how this turned out because it looks kind of like a frosty pane in the background. I think that's so pretty. The little pops of the black snowflakes as well. So that is your daily page, and the daily is meant to be a 2-page spread. And then there is always enough for your whole month of dailies. So that is the A5, and just for those of you who want a quick peek at what the personal looks like, I'll show you that real quick. So there's your weekly, and then the calendar. And as I said, it's just going to be proportionate, so it's going to be a little smaller. Your plan forward, and then your daily. All right. Then on to our notebooks. And we have a bunch of options for our notebooks. We have the A5, the B6, the standard, and the simple, the weeks, and the mini. The mini is the only one that is not going to have a calendar on the front, just due to size. The difference between the simple and the standard They are the same size. The standard is set up like all of the rest of them, but it will, a lot of times it's used more for planning. You can use either of these for journaling, honestly. And then the simple is set up a little bit more for journaling or art journaling or memory keeping. Some people like to take the two of them and combine them. You can, of course, do that. And the simple, all of these are offered as standalone, or you can subscribe to our planner kit with an insert, and that would be one of these inserts. The simple Daisy notebook, you can subscribe to on its own with the planner kit or with the scrapbooking kit. So you get that option with this one. And I will page through it when we get to the scrapbooking kit. Okay, now the rest of these all basically have the same exact layout in this inside. Again, it's proportionate for artwork, except for, as I mentioned, the mini. So I'm going to show you what they look like with the A5 because that's the biggest and will show up the best on camera. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And I love the little plaid in the background. So then we go to our weekly stripe, and again, there's enough for a whole month. And we have the beautiful stripes. People will use these for tracking things. I use in my insert, my A5, I use this for keeping track of my photographs. You could do menu planning on there. But look, I just love that. I love the little collages, the little bits and pieces all layered. And then you go to what you could use as daily pages. There are enough pages in here where you could use one per day. So let me show you those. All of the beautiful. And there's a little bit of artwork on these. We don't have a lot simply because we want to leave it wide open for you to be able to use and structure however you like to plan or journal. And that cute, the little bicycle. However you want to do that, you can do that. And that's why we leave it wide open like that. It's so pretty. And I love the quotes too. Very, very pretty. And I am a huge fan of a little bit of pink thrown into the mix with the colors. Isn't that pretty? This obviously the last day of the month is New Year's Eve, so we have the little stars on there mixed in with the snowflakes, which I think is fun. And then that is your last page. And again, these are all going to be like that, just proportionate to that, as you can see. So that is a look at all of the inserts that we offer. Let's start our kits with the planner kit. And as I mentioned in the intro, and I want to say it again, thank you guys so much. We are basically sold out. There may be subscriptions, I believe, are just about at this point of when I'm filming it. I think we only have inserts open. Everything else is closed already. Thank you, thank you. And for those of you who have been trying, I'm so sorry that it's been hard to grab a subscription. I know we did open just about everything for a short while, so please make sure if you're trying to get a subscription that you hop on there, have the notify me, and as soon as you get notification that something is open, grab it while you can, because you guys have just been amazing in supporting us. And for everybody here, I just want to say we are all very, very grateful for that. And but it does mean that they go quickly. And so grab one if you're thinking about it and you get that notification that the subs are open, grab it. Absolutely. And I will tell you, January, February, March are, I'm so excited with how we are starting out the new year. We've got some fantastic collections. They're just, February is amazing. January, I'll give you a little hint, is a reboot of something we've done before. Obviously, we always redo everything, but it's spectacular, and March is gearing up to be one of my favorites as well. So we've got, so I'm telling you, grab a sub and hold on to it, because we've got some amazing stuff planned for you and already well into 2025. So super excited. All right, so I'm going to show you what comes in the planner kit. And we had so many of you that loved that bright pink fountain pen that we had in the Sun Drenched collection, that I knew I wanted to bring a pretty green one back for this collection. They're nice and easy to use. If you're new to fountain pens, they're just kind of fun. Fountain pens can be insanely expensive. If you're new to it, you know, there's a lot of what ink do I get? What pen do I get? This is just kind of a fun way to introduce yourself into the world of fountain pens and play with them a little bit. And it has a beautiful green ink with that. So you get that. You get the pad of sticky notes, roll of washi tape, and it is this one right here. Isn't that pretty with all of the greenery? Mine, I pulled too hard, pulled mine off. And then let's take a look at all of the fun die cuts. Now the die cuts, remember, are basically stickers. They have adhesive on the back that you can just peel off. There is a set of 6 tabs. Always use those. All of the pretty designs. And I love the little bits of music that we had in here as well. You'll see little snippets of that here and there. And I think it's pretty. Isn't that pretty too? So you get those, and then we have some fun, just kind of regular die cuts, the cute tree and the basket. And I love these little stamp ones. So these look like postage stamps. Aren't they cute? It's a little bit, there's a little gingerbread house and the bicycles. That was something that we ended up adding, and I'm so glad that we did, because I think they're just really fun, especially with, they just kind of have that vintage vibe to them. And there's a little snow globe, and then the beautiful floral. And then we also have just a simple little paper clip with a snowflake. So it doesn't have a lot of bulk, but it's just very pretty. I like that. So you get that as well. And then you also get this pen case, and this will hold, I believe you can get about five pens, 4 to 5, depending on how big they are. And those can go in there. They can keep your pens all safe, especially if you have expensive fountain pens. And you get our pouch and you want to throw them in there, but you don't want them to get banged up. That's a great place to store your pens, or if you've got a bunch of highlighter colors you want to use. And it has that fun plaid. It matches the pouch as well. So you get the little pen case. You get a set of 2 adhesive pockets. And these have a little bit of a different design. We try and switch that up a little bit. So you have the beautiful black plaid, and then the floral with the snowflakes. And you get a larger plastic sleeve. And what I like about this is this will hold this size sticker. And what I did with mine, I love to layer the little adhesive pocket on here, so you get 2. So you can put your smaller stickers, your larger stickers, you can put die cuts, whatever you want to do with that. So I actually punch mine and use it that way. So you can do a number of different things. That's just nice to have an extra one of those. So we threw one in. And then you also get the clear calendar card. These are great for wrapping washi around or using as a bookmark. And remember, there is a little bit of protective film on the back, so make sure you peel that off. We have our pen and ink test card. Isn't that pretty? And again, with the little music, I love that. So you can test out your colors. If you've got different ink colors, if you do use a bunch of fountain pens, it works for that as well. So we have that. We have a great set of these. I can kind of do it on there, but you can't really see it. I don't have a piece of white paper. And these are super, super thin. These are stickers, and they're really, really, really thin. So they're great if you don't want to add bulk. They work really, really well that way. But you can see they're really, really thin. They're thinner than regular stickers. I love these. They almost lay as flat as they maybe even do as the vellum stickers. So you get a sheet of those. And then more stickers, because we have stickers. You get the sheet of decorative stickers, and then you get the alpha and the dates, some of the boxes. There's another tab here. There's ring reinforcers, some of the fun icons. These right here you can use, they will fit in the tabs. If I can grab one. So these will fit in the tabs if you want to use them that way. There's some reminders, dates, days of the week. So lots of great stuff in those. And then you get 3 sheets of beautiful patterned paper. And this is our beautiful heavyweight paper. It's in a nice big size. I love this one. I did a layout for the deluxe journaling kit where I cut out some of those tags, which is kind of fun because the whole collage thing is already done for you, right? And of course, my pink and red, which I love. And then we have the, upside down sheet music. And then we have this beautiful collage paper as well. So that is a look at the planner kit. Now the planner kit, remember, you can subscribe to the planner kit just as is and just receive this. I shouldn't say just because that's a bunch of stuff. Or you can subscribe to the planner kit with one of the inserts that I showed you previously. So you can do it either way. You can get the planner kit or the planner kit with an insert. So lots and lots of fun stuff. Next up is our much sought after journaling kit. And you guys are loving this. This was designed for those of you who have either maybe plan or journal in a bound type of book, or those of you that just don't like bulk. It's meant to have things lay as flat as possible and not create any kind of bulk. If you start adding bulk to a lot of those bound books, or if you have a planner or journal like a Hobonichi that has that really thin paper, this particular kit works really, really well for that kind of an application. And it also works really well just as an added kit to any of the others. That is the beauty, I think, of all of our kits, is they really all work so well together. Depending on whatever way that you want to use them, the application works really, really well, all mixed together, honestly. So this has this beautiful roll of washi tape. It's a little different. At first glance, it looks kind of similar to the washi in the main planner or in the planner kit, but it is different greenery and it has the text behind it. Isn't that pretty? kind of go up there. Hopefully my camera will not get fuzzy, but it has the berries and the pine cones and that. Isn't that pretty with the text in there? I love that one. I think this one, and I love this one, and I love the red and green stripe that you'll see coming up. That one's, I think so, if I had to choose a favorite. And our little journaling prompt card, so pretty on the front with the quote, and then on the back, we give you, if you do like to do lists, if you like to do journaling, we love to give you this little set of 10 journaling prompts for the month, just kind of kickstart ideas. They're great ideas for layouts as well. So if you like to do layouts in, like, say the Simple Daisy notebook, or you even do 12 by 12 layouts, scrapbooking, these are great things to kind of give you an idea of what you could do a layout about. Also fun to use this if you do like a document December, or if you do like Allie Edwards December daily, just kind of some fun prompts for that. You get 2 sheets of rub-ons. And again, if you're not familiar with rub-ons, they're an old school thing that we have brought back, and everybody seems to love them. They come with a popsicle stick on the back. You cut out the one that you're going to use, you rub it on the page, and it adds almost no bulk at all, which is really nice. And then you get 6 sheets of vellum stickers. And again, this is going to keep the bulk down because the vellum stickers are much thinner. So we have all of your days of the week, we have dates, some fun boxes. You have 2 sheets of basically like patterned paper, but it's in sticker form. So you get a whole sheet of that. You can use that however you want. You can cut it into strips, you can cut it into pieces. You can use it to make a cover with. There's a beautiful alpha and a really dark, rich green. Just decorative with some strips. And then some of our fun quotes and some of the pretty watercolor on there as well. And then some more strips. So that is a look at this month's journaling kit. Next we have our deluxe journaling kit, and this kit it's relatively new. We've had it for, I believe, about 6 months. And this is kind of a hybrid between the planner kit and the journaling kit. There are items in here that are the same from those kits. And then there are some items in here that are specific to just the deluxe journaling kit. And as I go through, I'll mention that just to kind of make sure you understand what is unique to this kit and what you can find in the other ones. So this one does come in its own folder like the planner kit because it is a larger kit. And let's go through. These are so handy. We sell these in the store. So if you want more of them, just to store some of your older kits or your inserts or your booklets, if you're done with those and you like to keep them, they're a great way to do that too. So the washi tape in the deluxe journaling kit is its own design. And this month it is this fun blue polka dot, and it's a little bit thinner this time. Isn't that pretty? Love that. It's a nice contrast with the greenery of the other one. So that is unique to this kit, as is the stamp set. And the stamp set is something we do, a small stamp in the deluxe journaling kit every month. And this one we thought would be really, really fun if you are working on like a document December or December daily, because you can do the dates in the circles. There's a 2024 and a 2025 on here. You can layer these or just to date things in your planner. Or you can even just use them as a decorative element, which is what I did on my layout. Make sure you check out my project video where I go through all of the projects that I made with all of the kits. You can see pictures online next to each kit, but I walk through and talk about how I created and what I created, and I have a lot of fun with that. So make sure you check out the project video once that is up. Should be up shortly, and you'll see what I did with that stamp set just as decorative, and I love how it turned out. So you will get a sticky note pad. This is the same as the one that is in the planner kit. You will get a set of die cuts. This is also the same that is in the planner kit. So if you want to see that, go back through, look at that. You will get a journaling prompt card. This is the same as what is in the journal kit. You will get the set of the thin, clear pet stickers. This is the same that is in the planner kit. You will get these 6 sheets of vellum stickers. And again, these are the same as from the journaling kit. Because remember, this is a hybrid. We're kind of pulling stuff from each one in here. You will get the 2 rub-on sheets, and these are the same that are in from the journaling kit, so you get those as well. There's a ton of stuff in here. Then, unique to, well, actually, let me finish up what's the same. So you do get the 3 sheets of pattern paper from the planner kit. So you get those as well. So it gives you the option to just take your journaling or your art journaling to the next level. It gives you all of these bits and pieces to layer and play with. Now, the other items that are unique to this kit, you will always get a sheet of some sort of specialty paper. So like November, we had found book paper. This month we have this kind of pressed pulp paper type of paper. It's got a beautiful texture to it. Would be really pretty if you were going to make some cards or to layer and tear that. You'd get some great kind of edges off of that. So you get a sheet of specialty paper. You will always get a sheet of vellum. I can't guarantee that every month it will be foiled. It's just going to depend on the design. But this one has this really pretty gold leaf. And then you will get 2 sheets, and these patterns stay the same because they're just a nice, easy, general, easy to layer pattern. I love a good ledger. There's the little basket weave and then the graph. The colors will change every month though, but the patterns will stay the same. And there are our same heavyweight cardstock. So you will get those 2 sheets as well. So that is a look at everything that you get in the deluxe journaling kit. Now, if you are looking for a kit that will kind of, I don't know, add a little something to any of the other kits, whether you do planning, journaling, scrapbooking, card making, any of that, then I encourage you to subscribe to the Creative Kit. The Creative Kit, I have so much fun putting this together, trying to think of different things to push you, different things for you to try. In November we did the stencil with the brush and the ink pad. That was a lot of fun. Sometimes we've had the stickles. January I've got something really fun coming up. So just lots of different things. Again, that the application of the Creative Kit is just kind of anything. But if you like to kind of learn techniques or revisit some old school techniques and just have fun and play, then that is what the Creative Kit is for. The washi tape in the Creative Kit is, let me make sure I grab the right one, is this pretty kind of collage look. And let me see if I can get this undone here so you can get a peek at it. Isn't that pretty? All the little bits and pieces. So it's like a whole collage already done for you. Isn't that pretty? So you get a roll of that. And I wanted to show you this. So this is cool. You get one of our little washi books. And I'm going to show you from mine because I'm going to open this real wide, which is going to make them all pop out. But I wanted to just kind of page through and show you these. And these are washi stickers. So they're real thin. The pages just tear out. And you can see all of the fun designs. I think these are always fun to cut into tags. They're fun to layer. They're cute. Just a bunch of the bits and pieces. And especially with this feel, like the whole collage feel that we have. That one with the postcard is so pretty. They lend themselves perfect to creating those fun layers. Love those. The little hot chocolate. They cute. You can cut them out. You don't have to use them in a rectangle shape. You can, of course, cut out pieces from them. You can, like I said, you can turn them into tags. These would be cute, all layered to make a card. So you get that. And then you get this fun little guy. And this is, I was so excited about this. So this is, you can use this as a washi cutter. So I can actually even just show you. We added the little bead chain. There is a piece of protective film on the front and the back, but you can use this as a washi cutter. So you can do that. Okay. But the other thing I thought would be, and because it has the bead chain, if you have a ring bound, you can add it in there. What I thought it would be fun to do is to add it onto a mini album. So again, you can use it as a washi cutter. That's part of the intent. But if that's not your thing, it's really, really fun to use it as a little decorative element. So I will explain this a little bit more in a minute. You also get a roll of this beautiful thin red washi tape. Isn't that pretty? And I hadn't done a clip in a while with our beads and that, and so I wanted to do that. It has the cute little pine cone and all of the greens, so I felt like it went really, really well. So you get one of those, and then some die cuts. And there's some cute little buttons in here. Pine cones. There's the fun weekend banner. We always have that. And then some of these small tabs. And again, remember, these are adhesive backed. They are stickers. So you get, I believe it's 6 of the little ones. It's a pretty tree. That one cute. Just some more of the pretty greenery. There's a couple of neat little tags in here. It's another pretty bow. Love the bicycle. Some of these fun little bullnose clips or bulldog clips. It's another bow and another little pine cone. So you get those as well. And then you get our note cards, and there's the piece, and then these two. These work for anything. So if you want to decorate your planner with these, if you want to use them in journaling or scrapbooking, if you want to make cards out of them, they work great for that. There are these 3 sheets of stickers. You have your small alpha, the little icons, the dates, the days of the week, some reminders, and then just some fun decorative ones. We haven't done these in a while, and I thought it was a great addition, a set of vellum stickers that are all numbers, and there's enough in here for a whole month in that beautiful red. There's a slight graph pattern on these. So they're really, so it has they're not just a flat red, and a great sheet of rub-ons. So, and then this large, we've done templates before. This one is a larger envelope template. What I love about this is we were able to make it big enough so that if you have some cards that you want to use the 3x4s on, they will fit in these envelopes. So you will trace this onto whatever paper you want to trace it on. These lines here, you can score. So if you have a scoring tool, or even if you use a pen, or I'm trying to think like what else you could use. If you have a dried up pen, something that's not going to actually write, but I use an actual scoring tool through there. It will help you fold them a little better. And you end up with these. So isn't that fun? And like I said, so if you make cards, if you want to give cards for the holidays, you can make a ton of cards. And you could use, if you had thicker wrapping paper, you could even make the envelopes out of that. How fun would that be? But what I wanted to show you is how you could, if you were into making like document December albums or December dailies, you could do this and be really creative and have some of the pages actually be envelopes. So if you have a ton of extra pictures, so if you're doing a December daily or a document December, or even just a small album for the holidays, okay? And there's particular days, obviously, like if you celebrate Christmas Day, you're gonna have a ton of pictures. Well, what do you do then when you have, if you're doing an album and you only have if you're trying to do a page a day or something like that? Well, if you do the envelope option, you could put a bunch of those photographs in the envelope and you have still one page. How fun is that? And then I just used some of the other bits and pieces here. So I just kind of started this. I used a photograph as an example. But again, I just thought it would be so fun to turn some of the actual pages into envelopes. But you could use this to make cards for Christmas, for the holidays, birthdays. I mean, this is going to be such a great versatile tool to have in your stash. If you create journaling or layouts, you could create an envelope and add journaling in there. You could add recipes in there if you have a recipe album. There's so many different ways that this is just, again, that's what I love about the Creative Kit, is it gives you the opportunity to just kind of kick things up a little notch. And I like having more than one use for things. I don't want you to have stuff in your stash taking up room that has a very specific use. And so that's why this time around we did the washi cutter like this, and I love it because I just think how cute is that layered on there. And then you can use the bead chain to actually bind your little mini album. And the tag that's on here that fits perfectly behind it is from the rub-on sheet. So I just rubbed this on some plain white paper, cut it out, and layered it behind there. And I think it turned out really cute. And then this one is a die cut. This is one of the cards with the little bow. We have, I think that's a rub-on as well. And then one of the die cuts, another one of the little tags, and then just a photograph with one of the tabs. And then you can see that that's one of the cards. So super fun. I love this. A lot of different ways that you can use it. And I feel like this is going to be a great thing to add to your stash. All right, another kit that in a way similar to the Creative Kit because it can be used with anything or this even just all on its own. I mean, the creative kit you can as well, but the stationery kit, if you just like pretty bits and bobs and stationery and pens and washi tape, the stationery kit is a great kit to subscribe to or grab when you can. We've got something, there's these new highlighters from Zebra, and we were able to get them. And I included the red and gold. So we have a mild liner, and it's called Mild Liner Mix, and it has 2 colors in one. And I'm going to show you with mine here what that looks like. So it has both of the color inks in there, and you have to pump it a couple times. Like if you press it, it will pump and get going. And then if you look, it has the yellow and the red. So depending on how you do it, you can get it to do mostly just one color, or you can get both colors on there. Isn't that pretty? So you get the red and the yellow together. So you get that, and I was glad we were able to get those. So you get one of those. You get a set of sticky notes. And this one is kind of a cute little tag. It says things to remember. This is my other favorite washi tape. I love this one. It has the pink and the red and the green. Isn't that pretty? And it's a little thinner in size. You get those. You get our adorable little button. Now this has the pin backing. So as I showed, or I'll show you on the pouch, you could pin that onto the pouch if you wanted to. If you pull the little backing, the pin backing out of there, then you are left with this, which will work with our magnetic clips. So you can do either way. You can use it however you want. If you like having the button to put on a tote or a pouch, you can do that. But if you prefer having the option to put it on one of our clips, you can do that as well. I don't know if we're sold out of these or not. If we are, I'm going to get some more on order. So, but isn't that cute? I love that. I love the black and white. And then you get some of our little flag vellum sticky notes, and added some more of that pretty black and white. And so they're just a vellum, and they have sticky on the top, and they're just like the little flag ones that you use to mark a page. So you get a set of those. Put them back in here before I forget. Or not. Got it. And then a set of vellum die cuts. And these are nice and thin, just like our vellum stickers, but they are in die cut form. These beautiful evergreens. So pretty. And like I said, they are stickers. You just have to peel the backing off. Isn't that beautiful? Love that. There's another tree, the little lantern and the candles. There's a little mug of hot chocolate and a couple of the black snowflakes and a sled. So yeah, just like all of our die cuts, if I can get it to do it. My nails, I might not be able to on camera, which is what always happens, right? When you're trying to show something. And, oh, there we go. See? So you can peel that off. And they are vellum. And then, and I love including these. I hope you guys aren't getting sick of these, because I love the paper quality of them. I love the textured paper. We did a beautiful postcard. That one says winter. And then, I mean, you could actually use these. Wouldn't it be fun to have a pen pal and send them to? They would make cute tags on a gift basket as well. I use them in my planner just as decoration, but lots of different things, lots of different ways that you can use those. And then you get 2 of our oversized tags. We haven't had these in a little while, and I absolutely love them. So you have one that says December, one that says Winter Days. These make great bookmarks. I also love to use these, and I'm finally getting caught up on my my scrapbooking where I do the picture a day, and I've been posting those. So check out my Instagram. I think today I posted May. So yeah, I'm getting there. I have May. I have all the way done through July now, so I'm doing good. But I love to use these as the beginning of a week off on the side. They work really well that way too. So you get 2 of those. You get some beautiful glitter stickers. And I love that our glitter is not kind of like in your face glitter. It still gives you a little bit of that, and especially on these snowflakes. How pretty is that? And if you're like glitter phobic, it doesn't come off on you. So you don't have to worry. You're not going to get glitter everywhere. They stay on there. They're sealed. And then you get 3 sticker sheets. You just get the decorative there, more decorative, and then the days of the week. I love these. These are so fun. And then you will get a beautiful overlay. Isn't that pretty? And then this one, and it's an ombre effect, so you could do it either way, with the light at the top or the bottom, and it's just itty bitty petite little blue snowflakes. Isn't that pretty? So that is everything that you get in the stationery kit. We are almost through. I'm going to show you the scrapbooking kit. One thing I think I mentioned it in my intro. The Christmas kit will be in a separate video, just like we've done with the coffee kit and the Halloween kit. We've got that in a separate video, a separate unboxing. So I'm going to show you the scrapbooking kit here, and then a few other little things, and then we'll wrap it up with the stickers. So I know these can be kind of long videos. You can always jump through if there's this particular kit that you want to see, but I do encourage you to check out our other videos for the month with our stamping video, as well as my project video where I show you all of the fun things that I created with this collection. Now the scrapbooking kit, you have options. So similar to our planner kit where you can purchase the planner kit or the planner kit with an insert, you can do the same thing with our scrapbooking kit. You can purchase the scrapbooking kit, or you can purchase the scrapbooking kit with pocket cards, or you can purchase the scrapbooking kit with our Simple Daisy notebook, or you can purchase our scrapbooking kit with the 12 by 12 paper. I will also mention that these 3 items, the pocket cards, the Simple Daisy notebook, and the 12 by 12 papers, are also available as standalone subscriptions. So let's say, for instance, you really want the pocket cards and the 12 by 12. You could subscribe to the scrapbooking kit with the pocket cards and then also subscribe to just the paper separately. Any combination of those, excuse me, that you want to do, you can do. So I'm going to start with, we'll do the add-ons here in a minute, but what I want to start with is the scrapbooking core kit. And that comes in one of our handy dandy folders. So again, easy storage, love that. We have a beautiful neutral stripe, which I think just works so well if you're gonna layer a bunch of the washi tapes. It's the one that is a little bit thinner, but look how pretty that looks with the collage tape. Isn't that pretty? Love that. Those two together are so pretty. So anyway, so this neutral stripe, it's kind of a tan, is in a scrapbooking kit. You get a set of die cuts. And we did some larger kind of tags and stuff this month. There is some pretty greenery, but we did some fun tags. And they all have a little hole in the top that you can just kind of punch out. But again, how fun would it be for gifts? Or I created a mini album. Again, check out my project video where I used some stuff. There's little bits of ephemera in here as well. I love the little tags, little hot cocoa. So you get those. We also included, especially around here in Michigan, December is a cold, chilly, snowy month. So we included a bunch of these vellum die-cut snowflakes. Aren't they cute? Look at how well those layer all of the colors because they're kind of sheer like that. Isn't that pretty? And there's a ton of them in here. So you are not going to run short on any project you are working on. Lots and lots of those. You get a beautiful stamp set. And this one has the definition of the December memories, just a few other small words, the cute little evergreens, and then the winter. And it comes in a nice little storage sleeve. So that, I'm so glad that I think we started that last January. I think we've had them for a year now. Could be. So really, really nice to be able to store those that way. Glitter dots, because gotta have glitter dots. A sheet of chipboard. And again, we have a couple tags on there. I love this one. The little please handle with care is cute. And then a beautiful green puffy alpha. And then you have a glassine envelope, which again, check out my project video. I actually used that as part of my my mini album. A couple of tags. And then we used this in September in a cream color, and I loved it. I had to bring it back. And I don't know if it shows up real well on camera, but when you see this in real life, it's a beautiful blush pink. But what I love about this ribbon is it's adhesive. So it has adhesive on the back. It is so great for adding to a project. That is like a sticker, and you just stick it down, you peel it off, and you don't have to try and glue. Because it is so petite, it would be such a pain to try and glue down, but it has the adhesive on the back, which I love. So I think that's about a half a yard of that you get. We brought these back because I love them so much. We did these, I think it was August, and they were all just black. We switched up some of the colors to match to go with the collection, and they look so real, but they don't add any bulk. So you get the illusion of having paper clips and staples and clothespins and the little push pins. I love these, so fun. We added a little smattering of snowflakes in there as well. And these are those really thin pet stickers. So you get a sheet of those. You get a sheet of beautiful rub-ons. You get those two. I throw in a couple of sheets of plain, non-textured cardstock. So this is the same cardstock we print all of our beautiful papers on. And let me mention, before I forget, because I always do, our papers, our notebooks, any of our cards, they are all printed here locally in the USA on recycled papers and inks. That's very important. So all of our beautiful cards and papers and notebooks and inserts, our 12-month planner, those are all made here locally. So super happy to be able to do that, be able to do that as much as we can. And then we have 6 sheets of pattern paper. There are 2 of each design because they are double-sided. So I will go through them all and show you. Isn't that pretty? I love kind of that blue-gray tone on that. Look how pretty that is with the snowflakes. And then just a nice simple blue, a green plaid, favorite. I love that black and white plaid. And then the ledger with the blue and the green, and then the beautiful dark green. So part of the reason I didn't, and in the scrapbooking kit, I didn't do a ton of red and green papers. I wanted to kind of highlight the greens and the blues. So if you're someone who doesn't love a lot of red and green, or you feel like it's too Christmassy, you can pull out whatever colors you want to pull out and highlight. So to me, it makes it more versatile. You can almost make it more neutral. It will work with whatever. If you just want to do more snow scenes, if you want to do something that, again, that's just maybe a little bit more neutral and doesn't feel holiday, then this is going to work perfect for that application as well. So this is the scrapbooking core kit. Okay, as I said, you can subscribe to this. You can subscribe to this with the pocket cards. So here's a look at the pocket cards. And I turned these all into a mini album too. So fun. So you get 4 4x6 cards. And I will just flip through these real quick. This one I'm super excited about. I thought this was so fun. And you guys tell me, leave a note in the comments if you like this idea. So we have in the journaling kit, we have a journaling prompt card that gives you ideas. I thought it would be fun for December because, again, so many of us do a lot of documenting in December, to create, and because I love my photo a day, but sometimes it's hard, you know, and it's hard to come up with new ideas for that photo a day, or you feel like, I don't have anything going on in my life. What am I going to take a picture of, you know? I mean, I always end up taking a picture of the dogs. It's fine. But this kind of gives you some ideas. I mean, you could follow this, or you could just take a couple of them, but it's kind of a fun way to, all right, on day 1, take a picture of whatever you're wearing. Day 2, take a picture of your hot drink, you know, whatever cozy and warm means to you, something gold. So it's really kind of a neat way to give you some prompts or some ideas. If you don't know where to start, or you did want to try doing the daily photo thing, I thought that was fun. If this is something that you want us to do on a regular basis, once in a while, let me know. I'm really curious to hear your thoughts on that particular idea. And then we have this one for the new year. And it has just you can do whatever you want on that side. And then we have 24 of our 3x4 cards. There's the calendar one. There's just all kinds of, you can make cards out of these. You can scrapbook with these. You can, if you actually do pocket scrapbooking, you can do that. The little holiday playlist. You can use these in your planner. I do all of that. You could cut these into tags and use them on gifts. So many uses for the pocket cards. I think they're super versatile. Love that one. By 2024. There's that cute little note, not going outside today. I'm definitely having this one in my planner because I should be at the beach, not looking at snow. I do think that one's really pretty though. Favorite time of year, a holiday to-do list, so much to do, so little time. There's no place like home. Aren't they cute? So just fun stuff. Warm winter wishes. So those are the pocket cards. And as I said, you can subscribe to those with the scrapbooking kit or on their own. Or the Simple Daisy notebook. And I will page through this. And what I did, and you'll see it in my project, I took my Simple Daisy apart. I cut it down to the same size as the 4x6 and created pages for a mini album. And because it's just like beautiful pattern paper. And I am going to make my little document December that way. I'll add in some of the cards, I'll add in some of the patterned paper for pages, but I took my Simple Daisy notebook apart and cut it down. So it's set up with lined or grid, a pattern on one side. There's a dot grid sometimes, and then just lots of beautiful patterned paper. So that's the other option. And then the last one is our gorgeous patterned paper. And I love this one because you can cut these out. And I did do that on a layout, I think in the deluxe journaling kit. I created a layout using the pattern paper and cut out the all of the little the tags. So these are a little mixed up. Let me see if I can find that. The other side of that one is the pink. And we have that beautiful red. And that is that one. And then we have Love Me a Ledger. I never get tired of a ledger pattern paper. Ever, ever, ever. And then look at the fun music with the collage. That's like already done for you. What a great background, right? And then the greens. Gotta have some pretty greens. I love that one. The black plaid. And then another of the greenery. Isn't that pretty? So many beautiful, beautiful papers in here. And these are a little different just to kind of show you. They're a little bit, that kind of has that frosty window pane in the background. So that is a look at the 12 by 12 papers as another option with the scrapbooking kit. So let's take a look at some of just kind of the miscellaneous things that we have going on this month. First of all, I wanted to mention that we did get some more wax beads in, and we have, this set has 2 greens in it, and you can see how perfect, look how perfect the greens go with that. And as you saw, and I mentioned it earlier as well, I used them on a layout in the deluxe journaling kit. But we have these in the store, and you can grab those. They go really well with the Christmas kit too. And I am working on having more of the heads made. The stamp head that I used, and I don't have it in front of me, is the one that is in the store. I thought it technically, I think it's a sunburst, but it worked. It just looked kind of as a pretty shape. You could even think of it almost as a snowflake. But it was really pretty, and we have these. And I'll be getting more of this stuff. It's really, really fun to play with. So we have that. We have the beautiful pouch, a few of my favorite things on the one side. The other side is blank. It has the gray, charcoal gray tassel, and then just the white inside. Isn't that cute? And it looks really cute with the, if you keep your pin backing on your little button, you can use that on there as well. Our stamp sub for this month is all about winter, and I love the different ways that you can use this and layer it. Make sure you check out my stamping video where I give you some ideas on how to do that. At this point, I have not done stamping video yet, so I'm hoping it will be done and up soon. But there's a lot of different ways you can layer in this fun tag. The snowflakes are always fun to use, emboss those. This little arrow line works really well under any of the words. So that is our stamp sub. And then let's take a look at the dashboards. So if you get the dashboards, you get the A5 size and the personal size. They are the same designs, just set up in the 2 sizes. Isn't that pretty? Love that. our little cardinal. And then this one I think is so pretty. What I want to do on this one is stamp some of these snowflakes in white embossing powder and have the white on the white. I think it would be really pretty, just like super subtle, or even if you used some iridescent white stamping powder or embossing powder would be really pretty. And then this one you can add whatever you want to it. And then again, here is the personal size. Super pretty, super fun. This one would make a good bookmark. So that is a look at just some of the extras that we have this month. All right, next up, last but not least, our stickers. And we have a bunch of them. And these, make sure you hop on, if these subs are closed, which I believe they are, make sure you always check back though after shipping, because if we have anything left, there's a lot of variables that come into play. And we sometimes end up with a handful of leftover things. A lot of times that does include the stickers. So I would say make sure that you put your name on the wait list, and as soon as those get put in the store after shipping, you'll get notified and you can grab them if you've not been able to grab a subscription. So I would definitely do that. So this first set is our memory keeping sticker kit, and you get this fun little sheet of vellum ones. And as I always say, I love to use these to layer for titles, because you can use the home baking and then use the larger alpha stickers or the puffy alphas to create a fun title with those. And always think outside of the box. Yes, they're geared toward a specific use, but honestly, I feel like the stickers are stickers. You can use these in whatever application you want. Those are all decorative. There's a beautiful green kind of grid pattern alpha. Love this sheet. This is the vellum sheet. It has some of the sayings and then some of the watercolor pieces. There's some boxes and labels, some dates and some fun word stickers, and then some more of the boxes and then some of the kind of little banner labels. That is the memory keeping sticker kit. And then we have the classic cousin sticker kit. Make sure I have them all. And you have the decorative, there's a few words. You have the sheet here with the vellum, and there's washi strips or sticker strips along the bottom. Some kind of, I love to layer with these. Alexa, shovel the driveway, that's funny. The little watercolor bits and the little collage bits, those are nice. Days of the week, some icons, some more of the boxes. And then you have a beautiful alpha, some sticker strips, and then dates. And then you have your trackers or your lists, and then some of the fun reminders. And that is the classic cousin sticker kit. And then next we have the planner sticker kits. These come with the little vellum dots. And some more of the boxes and trackers. There's some dates on there. This one has the hydrate set with some of the word stickers. And then this sheet has the fun hexagons, the little smiley face. Sometimes we do weather in those. All of your great reminders and labels. We have the vellum sheet with the watercolor and the strips. And then a decorative sheet. And this one has a couple of beautiful tags on it as well. That is the planner sticker kit. And then we have the calendar sticker kit. This is designed to work with, we have a weeks notebook that you can use, or if you use the Hobonichi weeks, and the calendar page with that, you can use this to dress that up. and that's just the 2 sheets. And then we also have, for that same application, we have a Daisy Weeks sticker kit. So you have your days of the week, you have some of your icons. We have this set that you can use to go across those pieces together. Some of the little boxes, some decorative, there's little trackers and that on there, little labels, there's dates, and then this is your vellum sheet with some of the little strips as well. That is the Daisy Weeks sticker kit. And then we have the Daisy add-on sticker kit. And these are, again, used with absolutely anything. Just the fun decorative and the word stickers. There's some of the fun shapes and labels. A great basic black alpha. You get 2 sheets. No, wait, sorry. I'm going into the next one. And then you get the sheet of the vellum with the sayings and a little bit of watercolor. That is the Daisy add-on sticker kit. And then we have our Bible journaling sticker kit. And you have the word stickers, the little boxes for the little labels, a beautiful sheet of vellum stickers, and then a bunch of the strips and the dates. You have some great shapes and that if you want to put notes on those to highlight things. There's a beautiful alpha. And then a decorative sheet as well. And that is the Bible journaling sticker kit. That is it. That is the entire collection. Again, remember our Christmas kit is in a separate video. But thank you guys so much. This is airing in October. Obviously, because that is when we are listing all of this and promoting it and letting you know all about it. But let me take the opportunity, because technically this will be the last collection for 2024. And you guys have supported Cocoa Daisy in such an amazing way. And I just want to say from all of us, my entire staff and myself and my family, we thank you all very much for supporting us and loving what we put out and enjoying and letting us through that be a part of your daily life. And we are humbled by all that you do and the way that you support us, and it means the world to all of us. And I just want to, I know this is October, but this is the last collection for 24, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. It's been a blessing, and really looking forward to this next year and all that is to come.